Portland Pilots, 128. It's a bunch of new guys. It was a bunch of guys who are first time racing at the NCAA championship. To be that new to the championship and come up with a runner-up finish, very impressive. And they beat some great teams.
This is the vision of Jeff Thies and Nick Hogger. And, you know, last spring we put up on the board in the office P2 and we circled it. And they said, what's P2? And I said, Podium 2 Project, okay, P2. So that was from last spring when we left school. The team was thinking podium this year. Nick Hogger, Jeff Thies have been tremendous leaders, and we wouldn't have been able to do this without their leadership.
It's amazing. It's the greatest feeling ever. This is for Rob. He's given every guy on this line, you know, an opportunity that we might not have gotten had not been for him. He believed in all of us before, you know, anyone else did, even before we believed in ourselves. And so being able to give this back to him is huge, and it's all we could ever ask for is to repay him, you know, for the opportunities he's given us with this second place finish. It's been fantastic.
It doesn't feel real yet. It just seems like a dream. We've been chasing this, and now that it's here, it doesn't even seem like it's real. But we ran for each other. We ran selfless. We ran fearless, and that's all that matters. During the race, I go, do this for Coach. This is what he dedicates his life to. And he did this for us, and he brought me here and brought all of us here to do this. And so we did this for him and for each other. And I'm just so happy to have gotten to this program and be with RC. It's been awesome.
The team effort was essential. After 3K, 4K, I was just dead. But I saw that Jeff was still here hanging on. So I said, okay, I have to, for the team, stay with him. And yeah, it was really important.
I think that second place trophy is heavier than the third place trophy. I picked it up and I'm like, wow, this feels different. Then I noticed it was silver too, so that's different. So unbelievable. Team got out hard. I was a little nervous because they went second place at the first 2K split. At the 4K split, they're in third, and they were tied with the CSU, and I'm like, oh geez, I hope we're not going backwards. And then they didn't give us splits at the 5K or the 8K, so I didn't know exactly how the team was doing. Then I saw the score, and we were down by 5 points with 2K to go. So I ran out as far as I could and got them at about 500 meters to go, and I'm screaming at every guy, we're down by 5, we're 5 points out of second. And every single guy brought it home so strong to widen that margin between second and third. It was a phenomenal effort.
We're coming down late in that race, and RC was coming around the corner with maybe like a K to go, 800 to go, and just yelling at us saying, 5 spots, and we get second. And, you know, I was hurting, but 5 spots is, you know, could be tough, but I just thought, you know, I'm not getting these 5 spots for me. I'm getting it for Jeff Thies, the 5th-year senior. I'm getting it for Matt Welts, the 5th-year senior. This was for them. This was for the University of Portland. This was for Coach Rob Connor. This was everyone back home. And the Pilot House, you know, we're watching this race, and, you know, this is for everybody.
The whole race, we were just looking for each other. We wanted to run together. I knew Manu, Jeff, and Nick, they were up there, and they were running together, and they were running for the team. And they were running for all the alumni and all the people back home cheering on. And Caleb and I, we were running together the last 2K, and he's the one that really got me through. Caleb pulled me through, and I was able to finish really strong, and he was able to finish strong, and we were all able to do that as a team together.
Coming into the second loop and I have Manu right on my tail running with me, it just puts you back to, you know, the first workout in August when we're running through Forest Park on Leif Erikson as a group, and, you know, everyone's right there. You're just working out together, and so it just makes it a lot easier to kind of push yourself when you know that they're pushing just as hard with you.
RC is the best coach there is, and he trusts in us like so well. And he told me, Noah, you can do this. Like, we need you. You're gonna work for it, and we're gonna get it done. And even though I couldn't do that myself, it's like everyone has a bad race sometimes, and it's just insane how we had like 6 guys running so well today, and getting second. It's amazing.
This is what we want to achieve. We want to come in here and just run our hearts out. And, you know, we knew we could get top 3, but second was a nice little surprise. So we're very stoked on that.
I was really impressed by the team. I was really happy, you know, to be walking to the podium. I was feeling like, oh, I was part of them. So, yeah, I don't know. I was just super happy.
I could see Manu and Jeff up there the whole time, and they were just motivating me to keep pushing past guys. And then all of a sudden, with 2K to go, I started moving up the hills, and then with 1K to go, RC just yells, "We need 5 more spots." I just started sprinting, and it was just the best feeling. And we come through, we waiting for the guys, just watching them pull through, and they yell second place, and it was just the best feeling in the world. It was amazing.
It's a stair step for the history of our program. Ever since we won regionals in '93, we've had big goals, and this really has been on the backs of a lot of people. Okay, starting with Pete Julian and his vision for the team, Ian Soloff, Uli Steidl, clear up through, our trophy team a couple years ago, Fable and Perry, Reed. So those guys set the expectation, they set the goal, and they set the vision. And without that kind of student leadership, it's not possible to do this.